You do not need to work out daily in order to get good bulging biceps. All you need to do is rupture a tendon, a biceps tendon located at this area, and you will have a big bulging biceps. It is called Popeye's biceps. There is always a fast way of getting something. Now, obviously, do not try to rupture your biceps tendon in order to get big biceps because you're just injuring yourself. But my point still stands. There is always a fast way to get something. You can either focus on looks, money, status, game in order to get girls. That is a slow way, that is a boring way. Or you can choose a fast way. And by the way, this is not like a bicep tendon rupture, which is actually going to harm you. This fast way of getting girls is actually going to help you in becoming calm and powerful as well. So the fast way is meditation. When I when I say meditation, don't think of some guy who is living at the Himalayas doing hand mudras and just breathing. Meditation is just an antidote to materialism. People these days are way too focused on looks, money, status, game in order to get girls. And I blame Red Pill and looksmaxxers for promoting this materialism to even a greater extent. The problem with materialism is you start putting matter, physical things, in a pedestal. So when you see a beautiful girl, you're crippled with fear, anxiety, you cannot relax around women because you are placing that physical object that is present in your objective world in a pedestal and you're terrified of her. That is what materialism does to you. You lose power to matter. So there is an antidote to not losing your power to anything. That is through meditation. When I say meditation, you just think becoming familiar with. If you start becoming familiar with the version of yourself who is already super attractive and already gets all the girls that he desires in your own mind, then you are meditating correctly. When I was 19, I was introduced to the idea of cold approaching, pickup art, red pill. And I approached a lot of women, but despite all that, I still felt inadequate. I still felt like I was not really a man. And COVID happened, lockdown happened. I could not go out and approach anyone. And then I started to develop anxiety and panic attacks. To heal these annoying mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards and meditate. Meditation led me to the discovery of a very simple spiritual principle, and that is your persistent imagination coupled with elevated emotion is always creating your personal reality. This is the reason why yogis call our personal reality as Maya. Maya means illusion. Maya means a magical lie. The personal reality that you have, the life circumstances that are present in your reality currently, is all fake because it is just an extension of your own mind. So if you can upgrade your own state of mind, all the terrible life circumstances that you do not want will vanish and you will be a magnet for all the wonderful life circumstances to come and find you. And that is going to happen so effortlessly, so easily, so quickly that you will be scratching your head and say to yourself, oh my God, why did I never get this information in my previous years of life? Because that is what I thought too when I finally stumbled onto this spiritual principle. So in order to meditate, you just need to master three simple steps. First step is closing your eyes and relaxing. Second step is visualization. Third step is combining your visualization with elevated emotions. So what you're going to do is close your eyes, relax your body completely, and then guide your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. This is called Yoga Nidra. When you do Yoga Nidra correctly, your breathing rate slows down. Your breathing rate slows down means your brain waves slow down as well. When your brain starts to produce these slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves, now the door between the conscious mind and subconscious mind is wide open. Now use your conscious mind to visualize all these wonderful things happening to you. And all this imaginal act, this visualization will go right into your subconscious mind. So what you're going to do is create an imaginal act in your own mind where you are maybe walking down the street and all these beautiful women are looking at you. They're all biting their lips. They're all smiling at you. They're all trying to talk to you. They're trying to touch you. They're trying to kiss you. You know, you can provide all the sensory vividness to this imaginal act. Maybe you can visualize that you are smelling the perfume that is being exuded off of these beautiful women's bodies. Visualize that they are complimenting you, saying things like, wow, you're so amazing. Providing all the sensory vividness to your imaginal act makes your brain believe that all these wonderful things are happening to you in real time. Now hold your attention, discipline your attention, and mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until you start to feel the feelings of joy, gratitude, victory, success, or thrill. Neville Goddard said it best: feeling is the secret. So, unless you can actually feel these elevated emotions out of your imaginal act, your imagination might just be considered to be a mere daydreaming. But what happens is when you're able to combine these elevated emotions with your imagination, your subconscious mind is like a projector. You load an imaginal act into this projector through these elevated emotions, and all your imaginal act is going to get outpictured into the screen of your life. However, most men will never do this meditation because honestly, it is going to feel very unnatural for them to feel this elevated emotion of victory, satisfaction, joy, gratitude all of a sudden, because all they have done for a very long period of time is practiced feeling the negative emotion of jealousy, anger, hatred, resentment, low self worth, powerlessness. Most men cannot even relax their bodies properly. Most men cannot even visualize in first person. They cannot provide the sensory vividness to their imaginal act. They cannot discipline their attention. They have an attention span of a goldfish. This meditation is hence your competitive advantage. Take this meditation seriously and become ready because your dating life is about to be effortlessly easy. Now, if you're inspired a little bit by this video, do this meditation process tonight. You just need to allocate 25 minutes at the end of your day, feel these elevated emotions, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, forget about this. Meditation was an offering to God, to divine. Just do this offering every night. And one day, when you finally are able to write a new script in your subconscious mind through these elevated emotions, you lose free will. Once you properly land this imaginal act into your subconscious mind, you lose free will. Girls will in your visible world lose free will as well. Now, everything will happen automatically. You might be compelled to move into one event after another. Girls might be compelled to move towards you, to notice you, to compliment you. Whatever needs to happen will happen automatically. And everything that you have visualized will actually materialize in your three-dimensional physical reality. And all you have done is persistently imagine wonderful things happening to you and feel the elevated emotions. Now, if you're serious about mastering your imagination, your attention, and the capacity of your body to sustain these elevated emotions so that whatever you imagine gets outpictured into your physical reality fast, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box and the pinned comment section. I only coach 4 men per month, so grab this opportunity quick. Remember, this is the emotion pill, where you must understand that feeling is the secret, and your physical reality just reflects what you feel inside. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.